guys? This is Joe Bro reporting to you live from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. All right, we're here at halftime with the Broncos leading the Vikings 26 to 6. I'm sorry. Um, we are dominating, absolutely dominating, and it shows offensive, defensive, both sides of the ball. All right, PS2 came out early in the second quarter with a pick six, picked off Browning, and that was the end of Browning's day. And then we came into the first quarter, or the end of the first quarter, we had Drew Lock come out here, who completed 5 of his 7 pass yards attempts. And it is preseason. I understand that, but you know what? It's still a good first look at our Broncos. So we're gonna see what we see. So I'm excited to see it. All right, and Drew Brees had over 100 yards in his first quarter alone. So we got some BMX bikers out there showing their halftime stuff. All right, Teddy Bridgewater was 4 for 5, and he had a good showing as well. Drew was working with the starters though. He was working with the first team. So he had KJ Hamler and Jerry Jeudy out there, where Bridgewater didn't. Bridgewater had the second team receivers out there, but he was still being able to make some plays. He had a nice little run into the end zone. It was called back because of a holding call. There was a couple of other ones that were called back because of some other plays that Drew had out there as well. But the thing that I'm most excited about was Javonte Williams. Javonte Williams has come out and he's absolutely performed. And it has been it was an absolutely great showing for the rookie. Yes, I get it. It's preseason, but he still came out and did a good job. So, we're looking forward to seeing what goes on in the second half here. I think Bridgewater will come back out in the second half, play for a little bit longer, play for maybe a few more series, and then we'll see Rippin for the rest of the game. Looking at the warm-ups this morning, they all look good. I mean, everybody looks good in warm-ups, but we're really looking forward to how these things develop and go into game one. Right now, it's all preseason, so we're not playing against the starters. They don't have every single starter out on the field. Neither team does, but it shows potential. It shows potential to see what's going on. So I was real happy with both showings from both Locke and Bridgewater. Locke did have a good showing. He was able to throw the ball around a little bit more, and he threw it downfield. He was showing the arm strength that he has, and it was exciting to see. I'm sure having a great time out here, and I look forward to seeing the second half. If y'all have any questions or anything like that, let me know in the comments or hit me a message on Facebook or whatever the case is. Where's Team of the West? Smith. No, Smith. You're smoking something. All right. Just because you want your Chargers to do better, it is what it is. Don't get mad at me. All right. But no. So I mean, U.S. Bank Stadium. First off, is let me talk about some of the other things that I've seen out here. All right. U.S. Bank Stadium. Beautiful stadium. Beautiful stadium. It really is. And the views that you're getting from pretty much everywhere, there's not really a bad seat in the house. So, being able to see the game, even all the way up in the nosebleeds, they're keeping the Broncos fans up in the altitude. It's been a good game. There are a lot of open seats in the stadium, so it's preseason. But I'm enjoying myself. Weather's beautiful here in Minneapolis, and I was surprised to see as many Broncos fans as I did all the way up here in the north, and looking forward to seeing what the rest of the game has in store for us. I don't know. My brother and Vic, if you are watching, go ahead and join me. Love to hear you all talk to any of the guys from the 5280 zone. If you need the link, let me know. We can sit here, talk, answer a few questions, or whatever the case is. Yeah. So, we are, let's see. So the stats for Teddy Bridgewater, he's 4 for 5 for 44 yards, 8 yards per attempt. Drew Lock is 5 for 7, 151 yards and 21 yards per attempt with 2 touchdowns. Rushing, Bellamy, Cleveland, and Crockett are the ones leading the way for rushing. Hold on. I'm sorry. Royce Freeman and Javonte Williams are leading for rushing. Royce Freeman with 33 yards and Javonte Williams with 29 yards. And, it has been, like I said, it's been an exciting game. Looking forward to the second half for sure. They had Gable Stevenson, the Olympic gold medalist wrestler from the United States out here. He led the Skol chant at the beginning of the game. He's a Minnesota native, and there has been some talks about him actually playing for the Vikings. He's been in back and forth with the Vikings and possibly another team about possibly coming out and learning the game of football a little bit more, and it'd be interesting to see him out on the field for sure. You also have the UFC in talks with him, and some of the bigger UFC fighters actually inviting him out to come roll around and learn some stuff. And so it's kind of interesting. I'm going to say this now because my other Facebook video got cut off. I do not own the rights to this music. It's just the music that's playing in the stadium. So if you can or can't hear me, I hope that this will continue to play. It might be muted. I don't know. But we have the I'm trying to change the. It's not letting me change my screen around, but or my camera around. But I was trying to show you the Vikings are back on the field. Broncos are exiting the locker room right now. So the Vikings and the Broncos are both coming back out on the field now. I'm up on the visitor side, and it has been a really exciting game to say the least. Got a good mixture of Broncos and Vikings fans around me, so and it's been all nothing but fun. We're all saying the same thing. Just no injuries in preseason. Oh, great, thanks, Dad. Still, just no injuries. That's the big thing that we're looking for. We had one of our players go down in the very first play of the game on that first kickoff. So, going to see what happens from there. Hopefully, he got carted. We did see him get carted off the field, so hopefully he's okay. He did walk off walk to the sideline under his own power. Vaughn and Chubb, I was looking forward to it. I was excited, but they just went through the warm-ups. They didn't come out. They didn't play. And neither did Sutton. But they all went through the warm-ups. So that, just getting them in that mindset, I think, is really, really super important. And looking forward to seeing what they bring. Hopefully, maybe the next game we'll see a little bit of them. I don't know. Or maybe the third game against the Rams. They're going to be headed to Seattle next week to take on the Seahawks, and the following week they'll be in Denver taking on the Rams. So hopefully, hopefully we can build upon what we brought here today. Yes, got it. Again, it is preseason. I get it. But you know what? These moments, these snaps are what is important. And you know what? At the end of the day, what's the most important thing is we're back to football. We're back in the stadiums. As you can see, I don't have a mask on or anything like that. It's not as big of a deal here in Minnesota or in the northern states, maybe like California or some of the other states. But it is, and then here you go with these skull chants. I mean, they got some pretty cool videos for their hype up videos. I'll give them that. But 90 seconds to kick off. I'm going to wrap this thing up here. And, thank you for tuning in. Again, check out the Rocky Mountain Sports Report page. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe them. They had a really cool outing today. They went and saw Mark Jackson, one of the former Broncos wide receivers. And they did a whole other show out there with the Denver Rush as well. We're bringing some other people in. And, looking forward to seeing the second half. Thank you all for tuning in. Looking forward to that second half. Again, please like, share, subscribe to Rocky Mountain Sports Report page. And if you guys have questions, comments, concerns, shoot me a DM. And, me, Nick Locke, Tokyo 5-star, and Cruise Goose or Cruise G, Cruise the Beast, whatever he goes by some days. Let me know, and hopefully we'll be able to get on there tomorrow. But Skull Chance starting. I'm going to get out of here before that gets too crazy. All right, you have a good one. Thank you. We'll see you all soon.